Gajeel from Edolas is a guy who, is I believe he's a writer. He's a journalist. He knows about what's going on in the city and everything else. He wears himself a top hat and everything. Um, news guy, a little bit. But he found Gajeel and he was like, "Oh, I see. That's me from another place, probably Earthland. Somewhere I've never been before, but I understand that there's these things that um, bring magic to this world because this world is not magical, um, but it's brought in from another place, and you probably came from that place." And he's like, "Yeah, I would like to know more about this place because I'm trying to find my friends and everything else. We can work together." They call me Mr. Shooby Bond down in Earthland, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool. I do a little some, singing myself a little bit, on the side, of course." And then, they worked together, and he told Gajeel, that the Lacrima was storing the Wizards of Fairy Tale inside of it so they could power the city. That King Faust was, trying to power. He was feeling his power, to control and, subjugate the people. How he wanted to. Gajeel found out about it from this Gajeel from Edolas, and then they, destroyed the Lacrima, or a piece of it, so that Urza and Gray was free, and he did his part to let the people know that the king was you know not who they thought they were, or who they thought he was. They thought King Faust was all powerful and doing things because it was cool, and that was just in that city. Because outside of the city, he was fighting off people who were against his rule because they understood that he was using the magic to fuck with people's lives and just control everybody. Um, Everybody else didn't have magic; only certain people have it, and everything else. Um, Strength though for this Gajeel is 81%, 81 for his speed, and then 79 for his durability, 81 for his endurance, and then a 92 for his intelligence, 85 for his experience, with a 78 for his close skills, and a 80 for his range skills, 78 for his recoup, and then 79 for his hack. So his overall power score is 81.3. And that's Gajeel from Edolas. Be cool, crawl in the corner. If you find your doppel, try to be friends with them like Gajeel was. So that's what I would do. We'd really, we'd make some shit happen. Be cool, crawl in the corner.